There have been many methods devised for doing just this. The boys begin by helping another one of Meg's graduate student assistants dig pitfall traps within the square. With spoons and small garden trowels, they dig holes 7 or 8 inches, 18 to 20 centimeters deep. Into each hole, they sink a plastic cup with 1 inch of alcohol in the bottom of it. By morning, they should have a fair sampling of insects that creep across this portion of the forest floor and drop into the cup. With another graduate student, Meg counts the trees. She begins at the top of the column with the biggest trees. There are 2 small trees, the tops of which reach the canopy. Inside the region known as the understory, which reaches approximately 30 feet or 10 meters in height, there are 4 different species of trees: a grius, a palm, an acacia, and one she does not know the name of, but will look up when she returns to Selby Gardens. These understory trees might someday emerge into the canopy, or they might be crowded out by the young saplings of the layer next layer down. There are 41 samplings, 4 or 5 feet in height, struggling toward the filtered light. Among these 41 are 5 different species. Then, just inches above the ground, Meg and her assistant count 197 seedlings. They too have begun their struggle toward the light at the top of the canopy. Continuing to count, Meg finds 10 ferns of 3 different species and 41 lycopods or mosses, of which there are 5 different species. There are also 3 different kinds of lichen, and on the grius there are 37 epiphytes. By the time Meg and her assistant finish their inventory, they will have counted some 350 plants and 200 different plant species within this 5-meter square. In a temperate forest, such an area might hold a total of 50 plants, and at the most, 30 different species. Next, Meg needs to sample the kind of insect life that lives just above the ground in the shrubbery. To do this, she gets out a beating tray, a shallow screen tray that measures 1 square meter, or 9 square feet. While the boys and her graduate assistant hold the tray, she shakes what she estimates to be a cubic meter of foliage for 10 seconds. They all count together. At the end of 10 seconds, they set down the tray and see what fell from the shrubbery. 1 leafhopper, Meg says, pointing to an insect frantically hopping about on the screen. Here's one with really weird jaws, James says as he squints closely at the tray. In this first shake of the foliage, there are also ants, cockroaches, springtails, spiders, and a caterpillar.